Hello everybody, Matt Barkus, CEO of ISN here, and today I want to talk about financial matters. One of the things that we hear often, at least I have as I started out in life working, trying to work my way up the corporate ladder, so to speak, and the thing was is, you can start off making $30,000 a year, or wherever you work, whatever country you're in, whatever that denomination may be, it's kind of a starting pay, and you can hope to make what your manager makes, and then what your director makes, and so on and so forth up there. But it really doesn't matter if you can't live off of 30,000. Then how can you even live off of 100,000? How can you live off of 1 million or even 3 million? It's kind of irrelevant, because it's all about poor money management in the first place, and poor money management has no respecter of income. You see it all the time. You see professional athletes and musicians and things like that, even lottery winners are a good example. They come in, they have lots of money put at them really quickly, and they don't have good money management. And then what happens is they lose all the money. And we always think to ourselves, oh man, how could they have done that? How could they have lost millions of dollars in just a few years? But it would happen to every single person who doesn't take the time to educate themselves on how to deal with finances and how to be a better manager of the things that we are holding on to, or things that we have first. So that's very important to understand. It requires a complete mindset change on money to be able to have a solution. So basically, you need to have a roadmap or a success map for every area of life. And you heard me talk before that money is not the only wealth, but that's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about financial matters. And so we're talking about that. You need to have that roadmap so that you can create your success map. And so oftentimes we hear people talk about luck. I've been told that before, and from people close to me even saying, man, he's so lucky. But I can tell you one thing, that the more action you put out there and the more you do, the luckier you're going to find yourself to be. And I found this, that luck is basically a product of process, action, work, and just being out there offering value to society. That's when all of a sudden you get lucky, is when you do those things. Wealth isn't an event, it's a process, and life is a process, and it's good to enjoy it, but it's also good to enjoy the outcome and the success as well. But don't rest on the success. Keep moving and keep going on to success, to success, to success, moving forward in all areas of life. But the financial means is important too. And some people out there may say, well, finances aren't important. But they are important. And we see that most marriages get into stress in the early stages, especially because of either poor money management, because they weren't taught how to manage money, what should they do with it, and just it causes so much conflict. I think there's more issues caused from lack of money than there is of having and knowing how to manage money. So it's important to put your roadmap out there. You hear people talk about savings. There's 3 areas in life how do you manage what you have, and number 1 is giving. Giving is in multiple areas. We all have something to contribute. The more value you give to society, then the more then you're paid back, the more that you feel fulfillment. And number 2 is investing. You have to have your money working for you, and the more you can start putting it into proper investing, whether it's opening a business or whether it's any other kind of investment you can think of, it's good to do your research and due diligence to find out, to make sure that you're putting your money in the right place. But it's important to have your money working for you so you're not enslaved to your money. It's really, really important. And saving is very valuable, but saving cash, just think for a minute. If you put your money in a bank and you're saving, say, 10% of your income or 15%, whatever that may be, and you see that inflation is somewhere between 3 and 7%, the bank is only paying you somewhere between 0.5% and 1% at best, and that doesn't make sense. So that would be a poor money management. What else can you put your money into that's liquidable, that you can save, that makes sense? That's what you have to ask yourself. That's the research you have to find out if you want to provide that roadmap to success for your finances. And we'll talk about other ones later on, but for your finances, what can you put in place? What kind of roadmap? Whether it's investing in business or whatever it may be, and how can you save money? and how can you give of yourself to others to be able to contribute to society. That's the three areas that's important to create that roadmap. So hopefully that's helpful, and until next time, we'll see you.